Hello. Do you often feel overwhelmed in your life and home? Well, those aren't the problems. The problem is you lack systems and accountability. Hello. My name is Nikia, and I am an interior designer and a professional organizer, and I'm also the creator of the Divine Home Method using the Divine Framework. Today, we are going to look at the 2027 Divine Life and Home Planner. This planner is a life management systems that will help you organize your life and your home. This planner comes in four different formats, and I will give you a flip through of each of the formats. But it does come in a dated version, which is 2027, and an undated version. So the undated version means you can start it and stop it at any time. It comes in an A5 size, and this is the gold spiral bound. I also have the A5 inserts that can go into your Frankly Covey, your Louis Vuitton agenda, whatever type of binder that you have that is an A5 binder. And if you do not have an A5 binder, I also have A5 binders. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's do this flip through. Okay, let's start off with the 2027 version. Now, this one is in an A5 binder. This is standard A5 6-hole punch. First page, you'll have your cover page, and then the other cover page. Now, you will have information about how to use the planner on this sheet. It explains the community, it explains the divine framework, and then also tells you how the page is broken up. It is broken up into 5 sections: info, goals, home, year, and planning. And those are the sections that you will see on the side. Now, each page or each blank page will have an inspirational quote. So this one is from me, Nikia Divine. A peaceful home and life isn't created in a day. It's built through small, intentional choices made every day. Now let's go into section 1, which is important information. This planner this is where you would put that information. I really don't use that because I know my planner is mine, but some people do it. Now, the important context, these would be, like, say, for example, you want to put your very important context on a paper somewhere. If you lose your phone, you can always have this information handy and readily available. And then there's also a password tracker. So say, for example, you're out of town or something happens, you need someone to pay an electricity bill. I don't know, something like that. You have your password tracker section. Section 2 is for your SMART goals. We have sheets for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year. So you can put the date you created your goal, your deadline, and then if you achieved it, and how important this goal is to you and your mood. You put what the goal you're working towards, why this goal is important, and then this is where you actually break down the SMART acronym. The S stands for specific. Clearly state what you want to accomplish. M is for measurable. What are your targets and milestones? A is attainable. What steps can be taken to achieve this goal? R is realistic. Are you willing and able to do the steps? And T is for timely. What is the time period you wish to complete the goal? So as I mentioned before, you have sheets for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year. Now this binder is a 35 millimeter binder. As you see, you have a lot of space, but this is a brand spanking new Divine Planner that I put in here, so the pages are a little stiff. The next section is the home strategies. Now this is where we go deep inside of the Divine Framework. Divine, designed, intentional, visionary, inspired, nurtured, and elevated. These are the things that you should be working towards. The Divine Life and Home Planner is created around the Divine Framework, and it's a simple guide to help you create a home and life that feels organized, intentional, and aligned with the person you're becoming. This page is for your home focus. This is where you can jot down any notes that you have, whether it's clutter, clean, organize, or maintain. So you have little sections where you can just write down things or ideas that support your lifestyle and your values. Okay, we're going to start with a daily cleaning schedule. So in order to maintain what I call a company-ready home. Now, a company-ready home is not a Pinterest home. Your company-ready home may not be Pinterest-worthy. I know mine isn't. But it is a home where if someone knocks on the door, I don't have to be afraid to open it. So these are things that you should do daily, weekly, monthly, seasonally. Here is your yearly cleaning schedule, and then your monthly decluttering schedule. And we also have the home decluttering challenge, your weekly home decluttering challenge for 2027. Now, this decluttering challenge is actually a major aspect in the divine framework and also in the divine community. I have a private Facebook community where each week we go through one of the weekly decluttering challenge and I give you tips and suggestions on things that you can do. Now, section 4 is your year at a glance. I love this section because you can look at your whole year. So it starts off with your calendar page for 2027. If you just want to quickly look and see what day or however many weeks are in a month or anything, you can see it right on this page. The next page is your year in focus. This is where you can kind of jot down when you want to do certain things. And then you have another year at a glance. So maybe your kids are going on vacation or they have a break at a certain time. You can just write that down here. That way you can always just go to that one page and see it. The bill checklist, I love this sheet. This is where you can put like your individual bills. This is just like a quick check. If you want to remember, did you pay your electricity bill? Did you pay your water bill? You just write those big things here and then you can just manually check them. Now, I love the birthday reminder page. This is the one page you can just write all of your birthdays. Okay, section 5, plan. Now, this is basically what you normally get on just a regular planner. But for the Divine Life at Home planner, we have all of the other sections as well. So in this section, we have our monthly and weekly calendars, our monthly budget, our evaluation, and also our weekly meal plan. At the beginning of each month, we have your affirmations. And then you have your month on 2 pages. This is where you can see everything for the month. You also have your monthly goals, your to-do lists, and your notes. So this is very basic. It just shows you everything on one page. And I opted to have a few extra blocks in the beginning and the end, just so you can go ahead. If you want to just write down something in those blocks, you can. But this is for your monthly view. After your monthly view, you have your budget sheet. Now, this is where you can actually write down and track down your budget, your expenses, whether it's entertainment, bills, groceries. This is a very good section for that. The next few pages are your meal plan. And there's one page for each week. Now, you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can also write your snacks. And then your grocery list. So you have one for each week. Now it is your weekly spread. It is listed Monday through Sunday. Saturday and Sunday have half a page or half. It's a little bit bigger because normally you may do a little bit more on those pages. It's one big square, but the daily squares are 3. I love having the quadrants because you can do it like morning, afternoon, evening. You can do work, family, home. You can do basically any way. You can use the 3 columns. So having 3 columns for each day gives you a lot of room, and you have the line part on the bottom. So that's what you have each day. And on the last day, or at the very end, you have what's called your monthly evaluation. So this is where you can write down if you accomplished your goals, what is one thing you did great in, one thing that you need to improve on, any in progress projects or any projects that you were completed, and also how much money you saved. And you have a note page. And it goes forth to the next month, So each month has a dashboard. And on the back of the dashboard, there is a motivational quote. And then once you get all the way to the very end of the planner, there is information about myself. So if you want to know how to find me, if you want to book your free consult call, the blog, anything and everything, all of that is right here, and plus information about me. So this is your 2027 A5 planner. Now, as I mentioned before, the planner comes in several versions. So if you wanted the spiral bound, it's the exact same thing. It's just with the gold spirals. Now, one thing about the undated version, so because each month has no designated month, you just have monthly affirmations. So you can write the month there if you want to write the month there. You can write your month, year, your monthly goals, your to-do, your notes, and then there is your budget page, your meal plan page, and then when it gets to your weekly page, it's just blank like this, which is great because you can start it and stop it. You can start it in January if you want, or if you want to start in the middle of the year like August. So this is really good. Now on this side, it does have the tab sections. You could either write what you want the tab sections to be, or you can leave it blank. I mean, this one is strictly customizable. Now for the home strategy section, or for the year section, since we are not designating a year for it, you still have your year at a glance, your bill checklist, your reminder. So nothing is dated. So you can basically do whatever you want with this. So that is the spiral for the undated version. This is the A5 hole punch for the undated version. And then we have the 2027 spiral for the 2027. Also, I do have binders. So I have binders in my shop. Now the binders are for pre-order only because they will be shipping in November, early November. This is the crocodile planner in the color sand. So I carry 5 different A5 binders. This is what they look like on the inside. So each binder has the card slots, a nice 35 millimeter ring band. You have a zipper section, and it clips. So this is the color in sand. I also have it in a black version. I really do love the black crocodile. It looks nice. If you want something a little less flashy, we have the black in pebbled, and that is a nice look. And one of my favorites is the black in camel. Now all of them comes with the gold 35 millimeter rings and the zipper. So each planner or each binder is available on my site, which is decoratorsvoice.com/shop. And I have another color, which is the wine color. So it is a wine color in crocodile. So all of the binders will be available in November, and you can do a pre-order now. They are $39.99, but the price will go up. Also, what we're doing now is giving a free pen with purchase, and I love these beaded pens. They are just so nice. They write so smooth, and they're just really, really pretty. So each purchase will come with a pen. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope This planner is something that you can use in your life and your home, because the Divine Life and Planner is really nice. It is good. It gives you the tools that you need to organize your life and home, because it is more than just a planner. It is a complete home management system. So if you have any questions and comments, leave them in the description box below, or the comment section below, and I would love to answer them for you. Thank you very much, and have a divine day. Goodbye.